Shalom, Laila Tov, and welcome to the Light to the Nations channel. It's been a few days without uploading a video, so I decided to share with you this short message in order to share and something that the Ruach HaKodesh helped me to understand a few years ago, around 2 years ago. And it's an analogy basically that has helped me to describe in I don't know, with something that we use in our day-to-day, actually in our night-to-night, an important truth of the Devar of YaHuWaH. Okay, I'm recording this message, I don't know, from the south of Chile. I'm around 800 kilometers from home. That's around 600 miles. And it is nice because unfortunately I cannot show you now. I can see the moon here, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. I'm pretending to record some videos tomorrow, so maybe I'm gonna have the chance to share with you what the work of our Abba here in this beautiful place. No matter where we are, we need to serve our Father, we need to serve YaHuWaH, and actually the reason that I'm here is because I'm serving Him with a specific purpose. So yesterday when I was driving here was around 10 hours, even more, 12 hours because of the traffic driving. I was thinking how to call this video, and an interesting and funny name came to my mind, so I decided to call it like that, and it's gonna be the parable of the bulb. This one, okay? Yes, the parable of the bulb. So if we think in a bulb, we can understand that the purpose of a bulb is to bring light, is to illuminate. And what's the illuminate what? It's basically the surrounding area where the bulb is, okay? But we know that the bulb doesn't have light by itself. It's not that it's self-illuminated. The only way that the bulb can fulfill its purpose is when it's connected to an electrical circuit, when it's connected to the source of the energy, okay? So when it is connected and the energy is flowing through the bulb fulfills its purpose by bringing light and illuminate the entire space, okay? But again, the light is not from the bulb. The light appears when the source is providing the energy to the bulb, and that's only happen when the bulb is connected to the source, okay? There is another aspect, and it's related to the resistance of the filament, okay? If the bulb is including too much resistance, the energy is not gonna flow, and the bulb is not gonna illuminate. There you have it. So the bulb needs to have the precise resistance in order to fulfill its purpose to provide light. Okay, so maybe you are wondering how this is related to our walk with YaHuWaH, and that's the part that the Ruach helped me to understand. And actually I have been using this parable in different conversations with other people every time that I have the chance to do it. Actually, this week I had the chance to use it in the office in my work with a person, and it was very nice. We were discussing for at least 2 hours, and this analogy is so amazing that it helped to provide in a different way, in a modern way, a truth from the word of YaHuWaH. So I'm sharing it with you because you can use it as well in your own walk. So how this is connected to our walk with YaHuWaH. And I'm sorry that we don't have so much light here in this cabin, but that is also with a purpose. You will see it soon. So how is this is connected to our work and our relationship with YaHuWaH and our purpose? It is written in the book of YaHuWaH, and again, what we are learning and we are doing is everything just reading the Devar of YaHuWaH. So I'm sharing this with you now. It is written in the book of YaHuWaH. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 14 to 16. YaHuWaH, Matthew, chapter 5, verse 14 to 16. It says the following, and these are the words of Yahushua HaMashiach. It says, "You are the light of the world. It is impossible for a city to be hidden on a mountain, nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it shines to all those in the house. Let your light so shine before men, so that they see your good works and praise your Father who is in the Shamayim." So, there you have it. Just to understand what's the deep meaning of the parable of the bulb. Yahushua says that we are the light of the world. And this is quite amazing because he said about himself as well that he is the light of the world. So in the same way that he is the light of the world, he's telling us that we are also the light of the world. But in the same way that the bulb, this one, doesn't have light, or the light is not from the bulb, it's not self-illuminated. In the same way, we are not self-illuminated. We don't have light. The light that we can provide, being a lamp, being a bulb, is the light of YaHuWaH. So in the same way that the bulb needs to be connected to the electrical circuit, to the source of energy, in order for us to fulfill our purpose to be light of the world and provide light to others, even to a city, we need to be connected to the source. And what's the source? Where is the source of the energy? Or who is the source of the energy? Saying it better, is YaHuWaH. So if we are not connected to YaHuWaH, it's going to be impossible for us to fulfill our purpose, because we are not self-illuminated. The only light that we can provide to others is the light of YaHuWaH. So in the same way that the bulb needs to be connected to the source, in order to the energy to flow through it, in the same way we need to be connected to our source, to YaHuWaH, in order that his energy somehow reflected in the relationship we have with him and the Ruach HaKodesh in us, it will allow us to provide his light to others. Okay? And in the second area that I was telling you about the resistance, if the bulb is including too much resistance, it's not going to be able for it to provide light. Or maybe if it's too much resistance, the light is going to be quite small. It's not going to illuminate that much. It's the same thing in our relationship with YaHuWaH. If we are including too much resistance in our relationship with him, and how we can include resistance is just trusting in our thoughts, or just putting our emotions first, or our own conceived ideas. In that way, we include too much resistance in our walk with him. And if we include too much resistance, it's going to happen exactly the same with the bulb. That if a bulb has too much resistance, it's not going to illuminate at all, or the light that's going to provide is very minimum. So how in our walk we can avoid including too much resistance? And this is, in the words of Yahushua, is by denying ourselves. If we deny ourselves, meaning that we are not going to trust in our thoughts, we are not going to put our own conceived ideas, or we are not going to put as a priority our emotions, denying ourselves, that's the way that we are going to minimize the resistance. And if we minimize the resistance, we are going to let YaHuWaH to act through us. And with this minimum resistance, we are going to be able to bring His light. In the same way that Yahushua provided the light, being the light of the world, we're going to be able to fulfill our purpose as well. That's why He was insisting so much that we need to deny ourselves, to take our stake and follow Him. Because if we deny ourselves, we will let YaHuWaH to act through us. You see, it's quite amazing. Just with this little parable, we can understand a very deep message, a very deep truth of the word of YaHuWaH. But it's not only that. And actually, I want you to come with me here. And because there is another important aspect here on this parable, and it's regarding the purpose of the bulb. And in this way, it's our purpose as well. So let me turn off the light here. So we have a dark room, okay? And basically we know that the world, the system is in darkness. And that's why Yahushua is bringing the light and is telling us that we are also the light of the world. So in the same way that this room is in darkness now, if the bulb is fulfilling its purpose, it's doing this. You see? It's bringing light in the entire surrounding area. But what the bulb is not doing, the bulb is not pushing me, it's not telling me what to do or what way to take. It's just letting me see what is in this room. So by seeing now, I'm able to decide. The bulb is not pushing me and it's not telling me where to go. The only thing is providing light in order for me to see everything that is here. The same thing we need to do. In the same way that the bulb is just providing light for me to see, we don't have to push others to make the decisions. We don't have to push others to follow us. We don't have to push others to think or believe the same things we believe. Because if we do that, we are doing the work, the job of another important person. Do you know who it is? The Ruach HaKodesh. Because it's the Ruach HaKodesh that is going to convince the people in their hearts about the truth and about the righteousness. That's what Yahushua said. So, fulfilling our purpose as the light of the world, the only thing we can do is just to bring the light to YaHuWaH for others that are in darkness to see around them. For those that are not able to see now, that they are going to be able to see. There are some people that are going to prefer to keep themselves in darkness because maybe they are not prepared to see clearly. Okay? Other peoples that are gonna, as soon as we bring light, they're gonna be able to see everything that is around. But it's up to them to make the decision. We, in the same way that the lamp or the bulb, we are not supposed to push others to make the decisions. This is an individual walk. It's an individual relationship, direct relationship with YaHuWaH. As I have been telling you in another videos, I cannot walk for you instead of you. I cannot make decision for you. In the same way, you cannot walk instead of me, or you cannot make decisions for me. It's ourselves individually in our relationship with YaHuWaH are the ones that we need to walk, are the ones that we need to make progress, are the ones that we need to decide. So keep that in mind, because this is very important. We don't need to try to convince others. We are just sowing the seed. We are just illuminating. So for the others that were not able to see, now they're going to be able to see the truth. They're going to be able to see the light of YaHuWaH. They're going to be able to see around them. But it's up to them to make the decisions. And it's going to be the work of the Ruach HaKodesh in their hearts to guide them in the decisions they need to make, in the step they need to make, and the progress they need to make in this walk. So, again, this is an amazing parable, a modern parable. I'm using it all the time that I'm able to do, and I wanted to share it with you because I think you can use it as well in your talking to other people. But the most important thing is the last part that I was telling you. Don't try to push others. That's not your purpose. That's not our purpose. Our purpose is to bring the light of YaHuWaH. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed. It is an amazing parable, I think. It's not that I'm making it up. It's just I received it from YaHuWaH. It was during an interesting discussion with a person in my work. And this just came to my mind. You know, that's the way that the Ruach work with us. And we need to be thankful to YaHuWaH that is helping us to understand this His truth in these ways. So enjoy it, understanding it, apply it to your life, and use it in your discussion with others. So keep up checking the channel. I will try to upload some new studies very soon. And again, thank you for watching, and shalom to all of you.